well, this was a very sensitive subject. The last time I saw him, he raped me.
What is up, world? Welcome back. Charge the Game podcast. And Shannon Sharpe, man, oh man, as another accuser by the name of Michelle Evans, who has filed a lawsuit for defamation. She's coming out and she's saying that the whole IG Live was a publicity stunt. And the last time that Shannon Sharpe saw her, he R-worded her. So this will be another lady to surface her face in this whole Shannon Sharpe takedown. This isn't a shakedown. This is definitely a complete takedown. Now, guys, as you see here, Shannon Sharpe's ex-girlfriend, Michelle Evans, allegedly filed a defamation lawsuit against him. And this is something that has been kept under the radar as, Shannon Sharpe. If you guys remember, there was an IG Live video. At the time, everybody suspected that this was suspicious, right? I mean, the guy made it seem like he accidentally dropped his phone and it went on live. I don't know what world Shannon Sharpe was in where he thought people would believe that, but that's his alibi, right? I said at the time that there is something off about this story. I found it very coincidental that Shannon Sharpe all of a sudden wanted to prove his heterosexual reality. He wanted to prove to people that he wasn't zesty. He wanted to prove to people that, the gay rumors were false, right? So what did he do? Desperately, with all of the comedians and all of the people on social media trolling him, and then you see him with the makeup and the glasses on First Take. Shannon Sharpe goes live and uses this lady's name, Michelle, right? Michelle, who said that she hasn't spoken to him, and we're going to play this snippet interview where Michelle calls the famous YouTuber and media person. This lady spills the news. Her name is Tasha K. She has all of the latest news with celebrities. I don't know how she's like that plugged in. She's going to leak an interview snippet of her and this lady here, Michelle Evans, discussing Shannon Sharpe using her name and lying on her and R-wording her, right? So this is just crazy, man. Like, this Shannon Sharpe story is really good. I mean, like, I don't know, man. I just feel like with this guy, the rumors are one thing. I think that certain people in Hollywood know things about Shannon Sharpe. You've heard Hall of Fame Shaquille O'Neal tell Shannon Sharpe when they were going at it, I know what you did to get where you at. I mean, I feel like Shannon Sharpe just may have a secret life that it may be hard for people to come to grips on. But I mean, even when I heard, the video, something was off. And then, that same night, what Chad Ochocinco said? He said, you know what? I was actually proud when I heard that video because I would rather it be a Michelle than a Michael. I mean, like, if he believes that you are, heterosexual, then why would he have to second guess that or even make that statement? That's just something I caught. So let's look here where it says Shannon Sharpe may have messed up trying to cover up the gay rumors with that publicity stunt going live on Instagram while having sex. We discovered that my Michelle is actually two women he dated in the past. One is Michelle Evans Bundy, the one that has filed a defamation lawsuit against him, and another Michelle Beisner, who harassed Evans on behalf of Sharpe. According to Ghana celebrities, irrespective of who it ends up being, Michelle Evans Bundy is the most unlikely candidate considering her contentious history with Sharpe. Bundy sought a restraining order against the former Broncos tight end, according to court documents that surfaced online in 2010. She claimed he once forced her to have sex with him and repeatedly called her to threaten her life. CBS Sports reported the order dismissed, but Bundy told TMZ she withdrew it out of fear for her life. Wow. Shannon Sharpe, man, looks like, and these are public documents, looks like Shannon Sharpe has a complete different side. And you know what? The way that you guys probably saw Shannon Sharpe blowing up on the whole Memphis Grizzlies team, the way that Shannon Sharpe would just rage on his podcast talking about, all the comedians calling him zesty. I told y'all, man, I think that Shannon Sharpe, obviously, he's almost 60 years old. he's definitely taking steroids. You don't get bigger. The older you get, you don't get bigger. It's just not human anatomy, right? So like, obviously he's on a lot of tests, and I think that Shannon Sharpe, you can't, when you're taking these type of things, you can't control your own emotions. And I think that some of these situations just may be roid raging, and this guy has a dark side. These are the side effects, in my opinion. Evans, who dated Sharpe for over a decade and formerly worked with him, has in action against Sharpe in New York for defamation, libel, slander, and emotional distress. And this must have been the lawsuit that's, everybody's been talking about, the other lawsuit in New York. So I'm assuming this is this lady here, right? Undisputed commentator and current First Take star sexually assaulted her during their time together and has used his national platforms, including Undisputed and Nightcap, to slander and defame her. Her lawsuit claims Sharpe forcibly had sex with her after she discovered he was cheating, and then threatened to destroy her using all his connections. Wow. And this is her quote. He knows a lot of people, the lawsuit said. Quote, I became extremely frightened. He kept calling me while I was at work. Kind of sound like that video from yesterday, y'all. I finally had enough and went and obtained a protective order from a judge in a court of law. I dropped the protective order after Shannon doxed me. Michelle Evans claims another ex-lover of Sharpe's, Michelle Beiser, even harassed her on behalf of Shannon. So, I mean, you guys can see for yourself, man. Shannon Sharpe, I told y'all it'll be different if this was a one-off. But, this has allegedly been his history. And you guys hear Jason Whitlock all the time, and we're going to make a reaction video to something Jason Whitlock said that I called out. He will always say that Shannon Sharpe had a huge HR file and that a lot of people are not talking about. He also said that a lot of new information is going to be released from members at ESPN, and this thing is going to get even more out of hand, guys. So I want you guys to listen to this leaked snippet from Tasha K. For those who do not know who Tasha K is, Tasha K has a huge platform on YouTube. She is the kind of news outlet similar to like a TMZ, right? She has leaks. She has a lot of connections with important people, and she breaks the news on not only things in the industry and the culture, but she just always knows what's going on. So she has a podcast called Unwind with Tasha K, and on this podcast, whenever there's a news story like Shannon Sharpe that breaks, she'll get either the victims or people that know the victims to spill the tea. So you guys check this out.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Oh, hanging in there.
You were thrown into a sex tape ordeal. I've spoken to sources that were close to Shannon Sharpe. I guess he was trying to dispel the gay rumors, and a lot of people feel that the Instagram live, it's not easy to go live on Instagram. Like, you gotta go through some steps to go live on Instagram. That it was actually a ploy to dispel the gay rumors about him. Do you feel like that recording of him going live was real, or do you feel like he just used your name since he was with you for 10 plus years?
It's triggering. You gotta remember, this was a very sensitive subject. The last time I saw him, he raped me.
What did you find attractive?
The last time I saw him, he raped me. We're going to play that one again.
You gotta remember, this was a very sensitive subject. The last time I saw him, he raped me.
What did you...
Damn. This thing here, man, is a complete takedown. I mean, I've never seen a guy literally about to sign $100 million contract in a few hours, and it just may potentially get snatched right from under his fingertips. And not only that, everything, his reputation, football, like all of it, it's wow. If this is quote unquote true, guys, if this is true, gonna keep saying, guys, innocent until proven guilty, but his shit is not looking good.
attractive about him? Charming?
Oh yeah, he was very charming. He was built like a Greek god. He was nice to me. He was both the hero and the perpetrator.
What was your sex life like?
He loved to have his booty played with.
Oh my God. Yo, I wasn't ready for that, y'all. What? This dude, Shannon Sharpe, man. 69, God. You know, these people get so rich. I think they just, man, they just run out of stuff to do and they just, you want to try something new? I mean, this is just too much stuff. Shannon Sharpe whole private life is being leaked before our eyes. I don't think y'all understand. And if I'm his kids, I'm just like, damn, like, Dad, what are you really into? What private life do you have? It's too many rumors. He's bisexual, potentially zesty, you know, likes to do anal, get his stuff played with. I mean, I ain't judging now, but I'm just saying, your private life should be private. We know that a lot of y'all out there in LA and all over the world with all this money, y'all into all kind of kinky things. But man, you got to do better at who you involve yourself with and burning those bridges, because people are letting it go right now on Shannon Sharpe.
That part might not have been everyday sex, but other than that, just
So like you put fingers and tongue in his butt?
yeah. You know, there were times where I wondered if maybe he was bi, but then I would tell myself, no, that doesn't mean he's gay just because he likes his booty being played with.
Do you think you kind of...
What? Fingers and toes? Hey. Man.
up his butt to new experiences?
No, I can't imagine because he already liked...
Man, Shannon Sharpe at this point, I wouldn't even bother even trying to fight for my spot on First Take. Not at this moment, man. I it's just too much working against Shannon Sharpe. You saw Stephen A. Smith come out here and barely back him up. It's just too much going on, and all of this dude's information and privacy is just too much, I feel, for people to have to answer for at the network, one. And two, I think that the Me Too movement is just now starting, and this is going to be the demise and the takedown of Shannon Sharpe. This is not a good look, as a person who already had a lawsuit in motion and had already filed is now telling their side of the story and admitting and saying that, you know, Shannon Sharpe was obviously into things and that he R-worded her too. So this is going to get extremely, extremely wild and crazy before it gets back, you know, calm and neutral. So you guys, let me know what y'all think. Drop those comments in the comment section. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It certainly helps me go a long way as we continue to cover this story. And as more news unfold, make sure you guys are sharing, and hitting that notification bell so you guys can be the first ones to get to that content. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.